Well, welcome back. Texas Governor Greg Abbott today announcing that Texas authorities will return illegal immigrants back to the border. This as a new drone video shows hundreds of migrants crossing into the United States. Some people can be seen smiling and giving the thumbs up as they enter. The latest video comes as Arizona's Attorney General urges the state's governor to declare an invasion at the border. Earlier this week, multiple Texas county officials took the same action. Joining us now, Texas Congressman Pat Fallon of House Oversight and Reform. Congressman, it's great to have you with us this evening. This call for an invasion on some of the southern border states continues to grow. And as we wait to see what exactly the response is, we did get a response in some ways from Governor Abbott today. He was on with our colleague Larry Kudlow, and he explained by executive order what he's doing in Texas. Listen to this.
What Texas is doing, we've taken unprecedented action to respond to this, including building a border wall, deploying the military, laying down military-grade razor wire, and now doing the unprecedented, and that is Texas law enforcement and National Guard. Anybody they apprehend coming across the border illegally, they will be returning to the border.
So they're not putting them back in Mexico, but they're saying you're going back to the border and we're going to try to deal with this in a systematic way. And that is because there is a constitutional provision that essentially says each state has the right to be protected from invasion. He's not using the word invasion or declaring it in a national way, but it seems to be that's the principle this is resting on.
Yes, thanks, Jackie, for having me on, too. It's a good step, but I would like to see us go further, particularly in Texas, and follow the Arizona AG's thoughts, which are we invoke in the U.S. Constitution, it's Article 4, Section 4, and Article 1, Section 10, declare an invasion, and that will give us exercise, extraordinary wartime measures to use state resources, like in Texas, it would be our state troopers, our DPS, and our National Guard to enforce border security and return people and expel them to the border and then expel them.
So why do you think Governor Abbott isn't necessarily doing it that way?
He's an attorney. He was our AG as well, so he's got a brilliant legal mind, and there may be some legal concerns he has. Me being a layperson, I just seeing what we're dealing with, this is unprecedented. I mean, we've had 240,000 illegal border crossings in May, which was the worst in history, and the second worst month was April. It's 10 times worse than it was under President Trump in those same months 2 years ago. So I think drastic measures need to be taken. I'd like to see us push the envelope even further, because the Biden administration is just, they have a dereliction of duty here, and they're not enforcing border security at all.
Just tell me a little bit about what your constituents tell you about their experience living in Texas, dealing with, coping with some of these problems. It's not just about people coming to this country innocently. They oftentimes bring crime, drugs, and a lot of problems with them as well that threaten the safety and security of legal citizens in this country, in your state.
Jackie, that's an excellent question. Under the Biden administration, 1,060,000 pounds of illegal narcotics have been seized on the southern border. And in fiscal year 22 alone, 7,000 pounds of fentanyl, which is enough to kill every man, woman, and child 10 times over in this country. We've lost 107,000 Americans to overdose deaths last year, 80,000 of them from fentanyl alone. And Joe Biden he's abdicated his responsibility. He's letting the Mexican drug cartels run, really enforce the control of the border. And when I asked his Joe Biden's director of national drug policy, Dr. Gupta, if the border is secure, he said yes, under oath. This isn't ridiculous.
Well, according to them, the border is secure. According to them, Congressman, they're telling people not to come. But you saw that video of people smiling, the thumbs up. They're coming. They're coming in droves, and we all have to deal with it. Congressman Pat Fallon, great to see you. Thank you.